into a very special Royal Rumble edition predictions panel episode here on BCP Plus. We're juking, we're busting out the moves. I am here for it. Maybe they'll show up in the Royal Rumble. Who's to say? We're here with the All-Star Stellar panel. Please welcome back to the show. You know him from the first ever Royal Rumble podcast we ever did here on BCP. I think it might have been 10 years, 9 or 10 years. That's crazy to me. The editor-in-chief of the popbreak.com, hashtag that instincts, the one and only very handsome Mr. Bill Bodkin. Bill, welcome in. How are you this evening, my good friend?
I'm doing good. I decided to match my room to my face. I'm here live and on remote from the Hampton Inn in Albany, New York. It is negative 10 degrees outside. Not even a joke. So yeah, I'm happy to be here, nice and warm with my people, talking about. I know I'm not the WWE guy, right? But this is my favorite pay-per-view of the year. I love the Royal Rumble. It's like pizza. Even a bad Royal Rumble, still kind of good. Still kind of good. Maybe that youngster Carlos Colon shows up. Who's to say? Who's to say?
That is a perfect analogy to the pizza. I get it, guys. And please welcome back to the panel. You know him coming off another perfect predictions panel, the Mr. Perfect of the BCP Plus, for the popbreak.com as well. Our good friend, Mr. Mike Mueller. Good evening, sir. Looking good in that flannel. How are you, my friend?
Good evening. Thank you. Yeah, shout out to Mick Foley. It's my Mick Foley flannel. And shout out to that amazing 1991 Royal Rumble reference there, Bill. That was incredible. Bill has matched what?
92.
91.
We're already starting.
It was the Yokozuna year. The Yokozuna year.
Well, the Yokozuna year was 93, so now I really don't trust your opinion.
So now remember, 91 was Ric Flair, Sid Justice.
No, that was 92.
Somebody Google this.
So Google this. I have a degree.
You don't have to. You have Google right here. 91 was Hulk Hogan winning his second.
We have McDonald's at home.
We eliminated last. 1991 had Saba Simba and the youngster Carlos Colon, who was Tony Atlas, and the youngster Carlos Colon. And so now don't pick anything Bill says, because we just proved
Carlos Colon.
Starting early.
Carlos Colon, 1993 on Wikipedia. Was number, you know what? Right. Oh my God, he was eliminated by Damian Demento. Wow, what a fact not to live with.
Wow. Oh, we were both wrong. Look at us.
You're looking
wrong. What a bad day for we can admit when we're wrong.
And that's the dad of Carlito, and you got eliminated by Damian Demento. Fuck. What a life.
Don't trust either of us tonight. Oh, yeah.
No. Always trust me, but never take my predictions seriously.
He's got the second first luck of anybody in WWC.
Oh, guys, please welcome back.
God. Holy bro.
Oh, boy. Guys, please welcome back to the show. You know her from the popbreak.com, host of the Socially Distance podcast, one half of Brandalorian, an A-plus player here on BCB Plus, Miss Amanda Rivas. Acknowledge her. Amanda, how are you?
Good. I'm just here with I need my teacup, and I'm just going to be here watching this go down over here. I am excited to be here with everybody here because it's always a great time talking wrestling with my favorite people. So thanks for having me.
Of course. And I think the CEO chants are for Bill. Shout out Kelvin and Jeff. There it is.
It's not showing up.
Yes, I love it. I'm so here for it. You guys can sing it for us. I love it.
I'll show up cosplaying as Mercedes. It's fine.
Yes.
I'm going to hold you to that. And guys, please welcome back to the show a BCP OG, from the popbreak.com cooker of brisket, the good brother, Mr. Matt Wittes. How are you, my friend? Good to see you, sir.
Fantastic. Ready to get deviant up in here today.
Maybe that Bruiser Brody deep cut. You've already secured a place in hell, dude. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Well, I'm sorry. Was pun intended there? On the deep cut.
There was a lot of things.
Okay, just checking.
Holy shit.
Oh boy. All right, guys. So we're gonna do a fun little segment, guys. We're gonna share the stream. Welcome Patrick in the chat. Jeffrey T. Fountain, USDN. Guys, excuse me. Please share the stream.
Comic guy in the business.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Love it. Hey, Gina in the chat. You know what, Gina? I know you want to talk about Damian Priest in a little bit, so don't let us forget. We're going to start with the Women's Rumble.
I would love Gina's opinion on Damian Priest as Spider-Man.
Is that what that was?
Damian Priest, I'm sure, completely not drunk, completely 100% sober.
It's a long flight.
On a plane. dress as Spider-Man. I would love to get Gina's opinion on that. I think that's vital.
Oh man. All right, panelists. Well, let's do this. And Gina, we will talk about Damien/Spider-Man in a little bit. Thanks for joining, guys. Please share the stream. I do want to talk about, we'll start with the Women's Royal Rumble like we did last year. I will introduce some surprises. We talked about this off air. We had this segment last year. It was a lot of fun. Bill, I mean, you can't top No Way, Jose. That was brilliant.
We'll see about this year.
Challenging.
No printer in a hotel by himself. What did I come up with?
I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. So before we pick our Royal Rumble winners, we're gonna say our surprises, and we're gonna do essentially our yeet or no yeet segment. Yes or no. Hold up a sign, make a sound, whatever you guys want to do. Panelists, have some fun with it. There are, I believe, 17 confirmed for the Women's Rumble match. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Bayley, Lyra Valkyria, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka, Jordan Grace, Becky Lynch, Chelsea Green, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, Julia, and Maxine Dupree. So I'm going to throw this one at you guys right out of the gate. I think we've been waiting for a long time, guys. Remember, yeet or no yeet in the chats as well. Bianca Belair, does she finally return? What does your say? What does your say? Bill, I got to see yours first.
Yes. It says yes. It's Daniel Bryan.
Oh, that's amazing. Hold on, I'm zooming in. We're zooming in on that. That's amazing.
Oh,
Why is he giving us the finger?
wait, is he giving us a finger?
No, he's doing this. Or maybe he's doing this because he.
I was gonna say, Bill, it's WWE. You threw a finger.
Maybe he is.
I went with the yes boy.
Oh.
Yes boy. We got yeet. Yeah. Oh, I like yours, Mike. It's like he's thinking it.
Cute.
It's a little thought bubble, you know.
I like it. He's
It's
brilliant.
very sassy. I like this a lot.
So we're unanimous, guys, in the chat. I see a no yeet from
vapor.
Jeffrey.
Yeah, give yourself the vapors on that one.
Oh,
Oh no, yeet, Jeffrey.
So
Jeffrey.
Bianca goes out with broken
Yeah.
fingers. What, at Mania? I think it was, and I think it's a long time for broken fingers.
You
know, I don't know
you
the
can
extent.
wrap that up.
She said it. They kept saying like how bad it was. Like it was like broken knuckles and like how they could not. Like she was having a hard
It's
time.
enough
dealing
time to
with stuff.
heal.
Yeah.
They
Wow.
put
Enough
rods
time.
in there. It's gonna take a while.
Dr.
I tore
Michael.
ligaments in my finger at work. I put duct tape around it, and I went back to work so she can show
Yeah.
up to the Royal Rumble.
Oh wow!
I mean,
Can you
I
make
mean,
it-
Brandon.
by the way,
Brandon broke a finger and he wrestled that way, like just running around
See?
with it.
Brandon
you know.
does-
Bianca's
care
going to be
about
back.
his
She's fine.
Brandon
She's biting
cares
her.
about
Rub
his-
some dirt on it.
Brandon,
Yeah,
if his earrings broke,
Some
he'd be
dirt
more
on it.
pissed.
Walk it off.
That's actually accurate. That
I
is
know.
very accurate. You know him very well.
Yeet from Patrick Nelson saying, yeah. Jeffrey T. Fountain saying, I think that she is still hurt. Yeah, we'll certainly see. I think she's coming back. I have a feeling. Crazy, only one girl on this entire show. I'm sorry, Rob, that you're the only. Is that supposed to be an insult? I don't know. Tim Hardy,
So
I'm
it's
trying
like
to have
a
some
man is a
fun.
man and Rob's
Yeah.
a girl. Oh, man, this is some choice.
That's right. Flex on him. That's right.
Hey,
Kit Wilson, best theme song ever. Yeah, I love Kit Wilson. Hoping
Yeah.
to see
That was
Kit
best.
in the Rumble. So for the women, I'll throw out, excuse me, Sol Ruka. They kind of alluded to this like twice on NXT. I'm going to go, yes, boy. I just want that Daniel Bryan.
I mean, I'm going
Matt-
to take it home with me. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I will have, Bill, I will hang that on the wall. back.
You haven't got to the best one yet, so don't worry.
I will hang that on the wall behind me. I love it. I'm sorry, Bill. Let me see Daniel Bryan. I'm sorry.
Just let Daniel Bryan give us the finger again.
Yes.
What's he? Wait a minute.
It's the middle of his hand. It's the finger.
Why is Daniel Bryan so mad?
No, he's just, he's mid.
Tim
Sustainability.
teasing, having a good time. Tim, welcome in. We're kidding around, dude. And let us know, yeet or no yeet for this one. Bubba John saying yeet to Sol Ruka. Yeah, on NXT, they had Zarya kind of do the phone call, kind of frustrated. I think Ava had kind of a phone call too. Matt, you and I have been saying this. This Zarya and Sol thing has been such a slow burn, man. I think this might be the biggest thing I want to see in wrestling. I might put that out there for her to snap. No burn?
Dude, they do this all the time. Remember, it was like Team Hell No, Alexa, and Nikki Cross. Like they were like, "Oh, we're gonna break them up. We're gonna break them up. We're gonna break them up," and then they never do.
Oh,
Like I
so
could
sad.
see that happening just because
they
it's
only
like,
break up the tag teams that we don't want to break up. That's
Yeah.
Zarya just needs to
Now-
kill some people. Not literally, but like she's like
She needs to go off. That's what I'm saying. She needs to.
But she can do it as a babyface.
Yeah,
You know what,
she could.
Gina, let's take your sorry, Gina, I almost blocked you by accident there. Sorry about that.
Oh no,
That was so mean, right? What about Lola Vice? What do you guys
Yeah.
think? Lola Vice.
Dude, future. She should be the champion in NXT. I'm sorry, or AAA. Give her.
I'll give it a yes, boy.
Give
I'll give it a
gold.
yes, boy.
Yes.
No
Oh,
yeast.
no yeet.
Verdad. Oh my God, you son of a bitch. Oh,
That's why he's here.
what a bastard. So I know Yeet, Mike.
For Lola,
Yeah.
I feel like there's going to be a handful of returns, and I already think that there's going to be some things. I can't say I can't yeet everything. Like I got to find something.
You gotta find one.
You got to pick and choose. Bill, go ahead. Say what you're thinking.
I don't need to. Don't need to. It's already there. It's in
I
the
like Patrick. I like
I
Patrick's
can't yeet
comment.
over everything, so
Oh,
I'm gonna.
Patrick, this one right here, Patrick's.
Sure you are.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
sure you
I think she's gonna get the Kofi. I think she's gonna get the Kofi spot. They're gonna use like her athletics to do something crazy. That's why I feel like Sol Ruka's gonna. They're gonna have her shine in that way.
Or
I think Nia
Japan.
Jax is gonna get that spot personally.
Oh,
You
or
know
they
what
do
they're-
both.
I'm kidding.
That'd be hilarious. I'm just saying she bounces off of like.
well,
Yeah.
I think they do
Well-
that. Didn't they have Jordan Grace do like her big, like the muscle buster on somebody like 2 years ago? I think they're going to
Sounds
set
Was it
that up.
Naya?
It
No.
it was someone. It was
Was it?
someone you're like, oh shit, because
No, she couldn't do it now. No.
no,
I was about to say
listen,
I don't think
know,
it was Naya.
but probably not. But I think they're
You
going to
gotta-
set that up for at least two people to take, or Chelsea Green is going to take it because come on, a
Yeah.
sainted angel, Chelsea Green.
And Tim in the chat saying Soruka, Nikki Bella. What do you guys think? Yeet or no yeet for Nikki?
Definitely. The
Yeah,
stars
I'm
are
not-
coming shining bright.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeet on Nikki Bella.
I hope there's something. Oh, fuck it.
Yeah,
Yarp.
Yarp. There's the Yarp. I was waiting for
Yarp.
the Yarp.
Yarp.
Tiffany Stratton. I'll say yeah. She's just kind of knopping around. I'll say yeah for Tiff as well.
Yeah.
Good one. JC Jane. I'll say yes as well. I don't think she was really on NXT. I think the other two were. I could be wrong on that.
I'm gonna say
No yeet on that
no
one.
yeet.
No yeet on JC. She's been.
Oh,
I think
Rob,
she's
no
been in
comment.
NXT the
They
longest.
have names, Robert Podcast.
Yes.
They're Fallon Henley and
Who's fantastic, Fallon Henley. And Lainey Reed, I'm really good seller. Lainey Reed, I'm starting to really.
If this was the States, maybe, but because this is like they're pushing this as all the stars, all the names, I don't think you're going to see a lot of like
yeah.
second, third level NXT names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree
Yeah.
with that.
Like JC Jane's awesome, but
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
see Royal Rumble.
Yeah, NXT. I don't want to go off on a tangent, but real quick, NXT is kind of in a state of flux right now.
It's been that way for like
You
a
really
year.
feel like who's going to step up, particularly on the men's side of things. I'm very interested to see.
They're pushing Brian Pillman, so that's a choice that's been made.
Rob, wink twice if your girlfriend will be in the Rumble. Ooh, I like that. That's a great comment, Tim Hardy. I like that comment. I like that good energy. Yeah, thanks, Mike. Yeah, that's all right. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Let's see who else we got on the list. How about Zarya? We talked about Soul. What do we think of Zarya? I really thought about like maybe she go over there and you have that big moment we said was going to happen Saturday night, but Bill's like it's never going to happen. It's starting to feel that way, Bill. I'm going to go no yeet.
Well,
Heck
nice.
no.
Heck
Heck
so
no.
sweet, man.
I know. Yeah, especially if they're going to highlight Sol Ruka. I think they're going to try to have her.
If she's there,
Shine a
she'll
little
be
bit
like in
more.
her corner or something to
Yeah.
like catch somebody, but not to
Or
be,
help with the spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. What do you guys think about Trish? You think Trish comes back for this one? Yeah, I'm going to put yes.
I think there's going to
She's
be
doing
a
lot
good
of
amount.
press. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
No, I would say, yeah, I think there's going to, because especially since it's an international show, I think there's going to be a good amount of surprise returns, legends, and not Lash. But yeah, I would expect Trish, Nikki, although she's kind of back in the fold of things. I don't know what the situation is. I'd love to see Beth Phoenix. I know Cope is on the other show, but I don't know why they would do it. But like that era, that time, I'm expecting a good amount of people from that time.
Can I throw one out there?
Please.
Sure.
We're getting Paige back. I think she's
Oh,
the former Saraya. She's definitely back. She's training.
Amanda going no.
I say no because
Okay.
she just took a Comic-Con booking in April.
They pushed that back.
Did they?
There's like double bookings and all sorts of shit. All of a sudden,
I mean,
things got
she's-
fuzzy.
she's still taking bookings. I don't know. I mean, she's still taking cons. So I feel like unless they have her in a full blown capacity, like if you're bringing Paige back, you have to have her back in a full, all or nothing.
Yeah, I don't think you do. I think
you sold me.
I don't think you do. I think I think she comes out and she does the part-timer. She's going to be there just for a little bit, and she's going to pop the crowd. They want to make that big impact.
I don't know. I feel like she has.
I don't think it gets the pop that we're thinking it's going to get in Saudi. Like, I really, I think do that. Well, ideally do that in England, or do that in the States. I don't know. I just feel like, again, because it's been so long since she's been in the WWE, and I don't know if they're even allowed to watch AEW over there, but it's, I don't know what their scope of that is.
They're really in the nostalgia core, though. So I feel like she's the one who hasn't come back. And when she did, everyone was like, oh, it's just a matter of time. And I think her, that coming out, it's going to generate a lot of buzz. They'll have her for Mania. I think they bring her back because it is going to be it's more short term than long term. And I feel like that's what they're going for. A lot of short term pops for like building these bigger shows. She can go away. She could take her cons and you come back when we call you. I mean, Trish Stratus
doesn't really let active. Well,
I mean, she can do what Trish does. She could be a legend. Trish does cons. She could be at the. We said she's
kind of. Yeah, I'm with both Mike and Bill. One, I don't think it's going to get a huge live reaction from that crowd, but I do think that this is going to put her in that legends category where she can do these one-offs repeatedly.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, and Amanda very in tune with the Comic-Con scene, so we got an inside look at that. This is a great point, though. I always look at like those outside factors myself. Before we move on to pick our winners, did you guys have any you want to throw? And just in terms of either NXT or Legends or people who haven't been on TV in a while, anyone you guys want to throw out, or should we move on? Is this?
Do we see Mariah?
Is this Mariah? Ooh.
Mariah May.
Oh, I like that.
You want to talk about no one getting a reaction? I think she's like ice cold right now.
I agree, Bill. But I will say yes. They'll put her in the Rumble. I will say yes.
I'm wondering if they're going to test her out.
No way. There he is. Hold on. There's no way, Jose.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. You're going to get someone random. My favorite. I always love in the Rumbles. There's some benign person who comes in like, really, like Kiana James is going to be there at number 17, and we'll be like, what? And why didn't you put in Sol Ruka? And it's just like, because, why not? Shits and giggles.
Anybody from TNA?
I was going to say Lei Ying Lee.
I like
Lei Ying Lee.
Yeah.
I will definitely
absolutely. They're going to throw somebody in there, and they're going to throw in the champion. They're going to carry that belt out to the ring, just like they did with Mickie James.
You're upside down, Rob.
Am I? Yep. Sorry, I'm trying to, thanks.
That's so
trying to do tech stuff.
That's so toxic of you.
I mean, do we see Indy Hartwell? No. Yeah. Curious.
I don't think anyone from TNA right now because I think
we
gave you
inspiration. Sasha.
They are. You know what? They're not even. They're not under contract.
Yeah, they're not. But you never know.
What about like Lita? She's done a few of these.
I almost said Lita. I'm going to say no yeet on that.
I'm going to say no yeet for Lita.
Also, just leaving this here, how she left?
No yeet for Lita.
We talk about Jericho's last appearance was a Royal Rumble. Lita's last appearance was someone jumped her back. I think it was with like Trish and Becky Lita and Becky were like tag champions. They lost the titles. Then Lita, I think, got jumped backstage right before Trish's heel turn. I think that's how it played out in that order. And then Lita was never heard from again, and no one really explained like why she was jumped. So that was her last time in WWE. So unless I'm missing something.
Rob looks very Ethan Page today, by the way. I'm just going to say that.
I will take that as a compliment.
Yeah, I like Ethan Page. So I mean,
he's got good fashion sense. I like.
He's a handsome
That's
man.
Not true, but I will take that. I'm happy to be supporting the Giants again. So we'll see what happens. Let's go.
Never stop.
they can't hurt me any further. So, all right, guys.
Oh, don't invite that into your life.
I know.
You already did it.
I apologize for that.
Yay,
Old
NFC.
Irish proverb. There's nothing so bad that it couldn't be worse.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Well, let's pick a winner. Let's take a look at our women's Royal Rumble lineup here. I don't know who I'm going to pick. So when in doubt, throw it to Mr. Perfect, Mike Mueller, going for a perfect Rumble prediction panel here. What do we got? You got a 1 in 30 chance here.
I do have a 1 in 30 chance. I mean, I feel like a lot of the bigger names, like the more like traditionally well-known names, especially in something like this, are in tag teams, which is really weird. Charlotte, Rhea, Alexa Bliss, and none of that seems to really be breaking up anytime soon. Asuka, all of that. I'm looking at if Bianca comes back, she needs her revenge on Jade, and a surprise return is always, at the Rumble is always a great spot to be in. And then I'm looking at Liv Morgan because of the amount of interactions that she's been having with Stephanie Vaquer lately, and that whole thing going on. I'm inclined. I want to say if Bianca's in it, she's winning it. If she's not in it, Liv Morgan. And that's sort of like, I know that's hedging my bets, but I feel like that's the best that I can. I feel like that's the best I can do. I don't really see, like, I'm looking at this list. I was even like, I like the especially on the women's side of things, I feel like you can get away with more of like a surprise, oh my God, kind of winner than you can with the men's, though Jay was kind of out of left field. But like, I'm looking at, like, I don't feel like Lyra's in that spot where they're ready to pull the trigger on her yet. Raquel Rodriguez, Nia's kind of been there, done that. I think as a dark horse in this, because keep in mind they can do NXT stuff as well, like they can challenge, like Charlotte won and challenge for the NXT title. As a dark horse, I like Jordan Grace, but I feel like for this, if Bianca makes her return, she wins. If Bianca doesn't make the return, Liv Morgan wins.
I'm going to, just because you popped me on that, Mike, because of Bianca, I was kind of thinking, yeah, if Bianca comes back, like I could see her winning, but I'm going to double down on that because of what you said. Because how long have I been saying I wanted to see that match? Bianca, have we had that yet? That has not happened yet.
Bianca versus who?
Jade Cargill. I'm sorry.
Jade.
That's
No,
not happening.
so.
Because I remember
it was
2 years
Naomi.
ago.
It was Naomi.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they never.
Year.
So 2 years ago at the Tampa Royal Rumble, it was like Jade just came in. They had that show of strength. They both did the military press, and they were kind of one-upping each other in the Rumble. And I'm like, I want that match. So, Mike, I'm going to steal your answer. I'm going to say Bianca, 100% for me. That's my answer. Also, I forgot to say, I hope to see Piper Niven back. I hope she comes. I don't know the extent of her injury, but
also, I wanted to say, just because I saw him in the chat, I want to say, I wanted to thank Bubba John for the Christmas card that I got 2 days ago. So thank you.
Right.
Thank you for that.
It's always Christmas.
Keep the celebration going all year long.
I got my tree.
My birthday card shows up in July. That'd be great.
I love it. Bill, what do you got on this one? Who's winning the Rumble here for the women?
Mike is has similar vibes here. I'm gonna go hands down with Liv Morgan. She's been the always the bridesmaid, never the bride. I think she's coming back from the injury. She's proven that she could do well as a champion. I think her and Stephanie Vaquer is a marquee matchup. Bianca Belair gets it at the Elimination Chamber. We're going to have, she doesn't win. She comes back. She wins the big one here. And I'm going to just throw a little bit of, listen, Bubba, the 15th is still 10 days before Christmas. It's literally almost February. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
It's not a dig on Bubba John.
No. It's not your fault. It's almost Valentine's Day, according to everything. But I think I'm going to go just throw a little extra category in here. I'm going to go with the Diesel spot. Who's going to get the eliminations? I think you have two options for that. Is Lash Legend or Jordan Grace, and I go with Jordan Grace. Lash Legend showed a lot last year, so I could see it, but I really think it'll be Jordan Grace. That's almost the spot I care about more than the winner, because I always love that spot. But yeah, I think we get Liv Morgan to win this one. I didn't she win the like that tournament a year or two ago, where it was like champion versus champion. She won like a Saudi Cup or something like that.
Oh,
I thought
yeah,
she did.
I think she
did.
Yeah.
So she has
a crown jewel, maybe.
It was like a crown jewel title. Yeah,
Yeah, they
so
do
she's
that
got
at
that.
Crown Jewel.
So she's got that history in the country of going over there. So I think that's a pretty good point there. And I can't bet against Jersey.
Good stuff, Bill. Real quick in the chat, Tim Hardy saying,
Oh, Raquel could be the Diesel spot too. Yeah,
Raquel
yeah. I was
could do
thinking
the Diesel
I was
spot.
thinking
They're
that
giving
too.
her a push. I like Liv as an option too. Sorry, I don't mean to jump in over.
You're fine.
I like Liv as the spot too because I think it furthers she's trying to take over the Judgment Day from Finn. So the more Finn fails and the more that Liv succeeds, her argument looks stronger and why like we should be listening to Liv instead of Finn. So that is another mark in the Liv category. I just can't see Bianca Belair coming back and not winning it. That's why I give it that caveat. Liv honestly makes the most sense to me. I'm just ready for Bianca to come back.
Good stuff. And Tim Hardy again saying Raquel. I think I'm saying why don't they have that championship match at the Rumble? I think it's going to be Raquel Vicaire in Philly this Monday. Matt and I will be there. Bill, you're very welcome to join us as always.
Thank you, I appreciate
it. He's like, thank you for the
just like fuck, man. If the nor'easter doesn't hit,
well, you gotta watch the weather. Tyler Yaz in the chat saying Liv wins, it branches off way more potential storylines. I like that, including Liv versus Steph, like you guys said, Liv versus Raquel versus Ra. Ooh,
I like that. Well, he is a big fan of all three of them. I've seen the All Yaz wrestling. All Yaz wrestling.
Great job covering all the Steelers stuff, and a nice goodbye to Coach Tomlin on the site. Excellent job. Tyler's writing has been fantastic lately. And then Jeffrey T. Fountain saying they are all winners. I just want them all to have fun. And I agree with that.
Classic Jeff answer.
Yes.
I love it. Amanda, who's winning the Women's Royal Rumble here?
Bill and I are very aligned here without even trying because I also have Liv Morgan as my pick. She's ready. I mean, she's been ready. She just needs that moment. And there's so much potential with her. You can take time to really build the storyline with Vicaire. She's going to do a lot of the work with that. And just having the two of them interact, I think it'd be good for Stephanie. So it overall, it makes sense. Whereas I think Bianca, you have the built-in storyline already. So you can pull the trigger on that at any point because it's been there. It's been simmering. You want something that's going to work to build to Mania. Liv, Stephanie, they've started that journey. Let's let it keep going. And then, of course, you can always tease, will they break up? Won't they break up with Raquel and Roxy? Right. So, I mean, you have all of that potential there. It has to be Liv. Although Bill, I also do agree with you on the Diesel spot. Although I'm leaning more towards Lash Legend myself.
Yeah, she's good.
Bill was leaning toward, Bill. Brandon was with you. He's leaning towards Jordan Grace.
You gotta do something with her.
They could split it. They start eliminating and then get to each other. Face off.
That has happened before. I do like
it's happened before. So I was thinking that too. Yeah. And let that go down. And I'm here for it.
Good.
The real winners, us.
That's right. The fans.
The fans.
Mr. Wittes, tell us why you have Charlotte Flair winning again. No, what do you got?
No, one thing I'll throw out is that I don't think they do the Diesel spot for the Women's Rumble this year, and this is why. We'll get to this real reason later, but I think this is a good opportunity for the big stare down. You got Lash Legend and Big Mommy Cool. They get that eye to eye, 6 feet in the air. One throws one jabroni out, the other throws a jabroni, throw a second, and they keep looking back at each other, and then they just go at it, fried Takayama hockey fight, and that's a big moment in the Rumble. Pop the crowd.
And Charlotte Flair eliminates both of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, yes, but we don't live in that. And speaking of live, boom, there you go. All things being equal, I was all in on the, as of yet, unannounced Bianca Belair, but there's enough of a case for Liv Morgan, and all things being equal, who doesn't love a Jersey girl going that way?
Jersey's own. Good call, Matt. Kelvin, No Gimmicks podcast.
Hey.
Man, the fun. Rhea Ripley versus Stephanie Vicaire is a reason for Booker T to try. I said we need Book at the Rumble. I said that we need Book. But for reason.
Man.
Kelvin's got
this go.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Kelvin's got Rhea Ripley,
Like
and
Calvin
Kelvin,
Gabe,
we want to send all our love to you and your family, man, during this difficult time,
Yeah.
man. We love you, bro, man. We'll get you on the next one, man, and just all the
Kelvin,
love.
I'm gonna do my hair just like yours one day.
Yes, so I'm holding you to that as well, Bill. So
And he's also going to cosplay as a CEO. We're just putting that out
I'll
there.
do both.
Yeah, do
Kelvin
it.
Gately, the CEO. Here we go. And I'll be
I
like,
love it. I'm here for it, guys. It's time
Kelvin,
to get
I will not be doing that.
oh
man.
because you're a coward.
Thanks,
All right,
God.
guys.
Anyway.
Oh boy, a little segue here. I'm not ready for this, guys.
Oh.
I'm so that sound alone, that sound you guys just made. I'm
Look
gonna
at the
go through
poll.
this real quick. We talked about it on the pod on Sunday. When they did, Gunther says he's not gonna have the match, and he goes unless, and then I'm just like, oh, they're doing this now. To me, it's like a band-aid. To me, given all the things, even just in that moment, my gut, I think this is it, man. And I saw some things people are just like, he's been kind of slowly doing this right in front of our eyes. Like, look at the matches he's been having. He had our match of the year with John Cena. And I think maybe not to steal someone's thunder, maybe to do it on his own terms. I think Matt had said it, on his own timeline. It's subtle. I like that. It's kind of beautiful. He's giving back. The interview with CVV and John Cena had said about that match with AJ, like, hey, he's getting up there too, and he's getting close to retirement, and you don't know the preparation that goes into his match. You don't know the recovery that goes into after this match. To me, those were all little things months ago where I'm just like, ooh, everything's starting to make sense. Then I had said on the radio last week, I had said, hey, if AJ starts kind of forcing little matches real quick, like that's a sign telling me like, oh, he's done. And then what was it? Friday Night SmackDown. Shinsuke. Where's Shinsuke been, first of all? And then they have that great match on Saturday Night's Main Event where I'm just like, wow, I forgot how much I love Shinsuke Nakamura and how good he is at selling and how good he is at striking and how good that match was. But that to me is another sign. I'm like, if AJ shows up on NXT on Tuesday, he's definitely has fights with one of the young guys. He's definitely done. To me, all those signs, and I know there's things about his contract being up, take with a grain of salt. I'm seeing some of the trademark stuff coming up. Which direction you're going to go with that? I have people said, hey, he'll finish up in TNA, which would be beautiful and awesome. But if you look at him, even that match he had on Monday with CM Punk and the match with Shinsuke, teary-eyed, man. Like, especially at the end of the matches and even during the entrances, like very emotional in his face. And I think he's trying to hide it, man. To me, this feels very real. And for that reason, I don't think there is any way. And don't get cute with an ending or schmaz, and you guys tell me why I'm wrong. But I think you just kill any heat you got for Gunther. If you retire John Cena, you retire Goldberg, you retire John Cena, and I think you will kill that heat if AJ sneaks one out here. And I think AJ knows that. I think Gunther 100% wins, and it hurts. It hurts. But man, I think this is it for AJ Styles' in-ring career, man, and I'm very grateful for all he's done. So I'll go with that. Amanda, what do you got on this one?
I adore AJ Styles. I love him. It's just, he to me low key is one of the best wrestlers in wrestling history. I will say that. I mean, just his skill, his everywhere he's been, he truly is phenomenal. I take the renewal and the trademarks a little bit with the trademark thing a little bit with a grain of salt, just because I believe it's a renewal and he's already owned his own for years. So, I mean, of course, if he's going to be doing cons or kind of, working the circuits and that kind of, he's got to keep everything up. I agree that I think it's going to be Gunther that wins, but I don't think it's going to be a very clean ending. I think it's going to be definitive, but there's going to be some mischief that happens on his part. But I do think that it's going to lead to AJ coming out and costing Gunther, depending on where this match falls in the card. And I assume it's going to be before the men's rumble. He's going to come out and cost Gunther. But I think Gunther's going to need the momentum of beating AJ because there's somebody else that might be rumored maybe to retire. Somebody who's we'll talk about the men's rumble, but somebody next, another legend, and I say this in the ring carefully, I say this carefully, another person in the rumble match that I think we're gonna get the next legend in the works here. Amazing. I think, but you need that momentum if he's going to be moving up like Mortal Kombat, retiring all the legends here. So I agree that AJ unfortunately is going to lose. I do think we'll see him in TNA maybe at least one more time. I think he's going to finish in TNA. We have people saying he's going to go to AEW. I'm hearing people. I'm like, he's 48 years old. I can barely get out of bed sometimes when I'm 41. And you know, it. So I can see him maybe doing a little bit in TNA, but I think this will be his last time in WWE. And WWE ring, and it'll be a good match. It'll be a great match.
Oh gosh, yeah, and we didn't even talk about it. That's a great point, Amanda. And I know you love both of these guys, so I think you're right. It's going to be a phenomenal, no pun intended, phenomenal match. Mr. Wittes, you're either Wittes or you ain't. What you got?
Yeah, this is because I started coming up with some ideas like, oh, you know what, they do have a working. He can be retired from WWE and maybe go have a couple of matches in NOAH or AAA or TNA to give back a little bit on his way. But now I think he came back last year, absolutely yoked, had some good matches with who he wanted to have matches with, and when you want to go, you can just go. It's not quite an Irish goodbye, but this is unexpected. It got us talking. It's like, he can't possibly be going out now. No, they haven't made a big enough deal out of it. When you're done, you're done. If this is his decision, which again, I mean, as I say, he's 48. I haven't put my body through as much as AJ, but I got more super glue above my sternum than a huffing addict. So it's when it's time, it's time.
Beautifully said. And I think that's it. By the way, I just want to point out that Matt legit had the Cody Rhodes injury as well, and he's up and running, and he may or may not have been in a Hell in a Cell match as well. So great job, Matt. Mr. Perfect. This is a tough one, man. It's emotional, man. Can you separate the emotions, man? How do we get this perfect pick?
No, this isn't tough. This is Occam's razor, and I'm not talking about the authors of pain. The simplest answer is the right answer. Gunther retires AJ Styles. He's going to tap him out. I don't think it's going to be chicanery. Look, if you did what you did to John Cena, you better be able to do that to AJ Styles. Like, that's a major step back. They're keeping Gunther smartly out of the title picture for now. You have to keep having him, though, do these sort of things. And yeah, it can become a little bit predictable. But also, by the way, let's not forget, he can retire AJ Styles, and AJ Styles can come back at Elimination Chamber. This is pro wrestling. We can do whatever we want. We can find whatever bullcrap reason to bring someone back. Like, it's not, yeah, no, it was his last match, Bubba John. I saw that comment. You're right on that too. But it can, like, this doesn't have to actually be the end of AJ Styles. We can bring him back later in the year if we want to do something with him. But the way that Gunther is going, it would be really, really dumb to have anything other than a clean Gunther win with another tap out, submission, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't make any sense to me to have AJ win, to have anything be screwy. This is sort of like a glorified one-off, and it's really, there's just no reason for it to be anything other than a clean win. Just do it. It's going to be a great match. They always are with those two. Like, neither of them, I think, are capable of putting on a bad match. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. But this is shaping up to be a really depressing pay-per-view. Like, there's going to be, I feel like a lot of heels are going to get the win here. And so I tried to find a way to justify AJ maybe getting a sneaky win, and we stretch this out and he retires him at Elimination Chamber or Rumble or whatever. But no, just do it, man. Just do it. And it is the 10-year anniversary of, he's been in WWE for exactly 10 years, Rumble 16 to Rumble 26. Like, how can you bookend that any better? Come on.
Beautifully said, and a lot of people agreeing with you in the chat. Sorry, guys, I'm not getting all the comments. They're coming in fast and furious, which is awesome. Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Please keep them coming.
Yes.
Bill, what do you got on this one? Is this it for AJ?
No. Listen, I've been watching him since the WCW Cruiserweight Tag Team Tournament with Air Paris. Come on now. He's not done yet. So is he done with his WWE career? I agree with Mike. What better way to bookend your career? You went from 16 to 26. Great run, right? The stuff I watched that the TNA premiere, and I'll keep my thoughts to that, what that was, to myself. However, you don't have AJ come on and then just kind of do like, there was some looks that he was giving that you're like, no, he's not done yet. Maybe it could be a couple matches. Like, for example, he could take a few months off, be the surprise opponent for Frankie Kazarian at Slammiversary, for example. Those guys have battled a number of times. They could do it again. I know people are like, oh, he can't go to he can't go to Tony Khan. Oh, he definitely could. I think it is a slim chance that he goes there. Would I love it? Well, of course I would, because I'm like Dave Bautista. Give me what I want, please.
Nice.
And I think there are matches there that could be had. And hey, listen, could AJ Styles doing his own thing, in theory, could he just go do a one-off in TNA, then go do, hey, I want to wrestle Will Ospreay at All In, I mean, in Texas or the UK? Sure. Or I want to wrestle Kenny Omega one last time for one match. I mean, who's going to say no to that? You know what I mean? So I think he's going to pick his spots, and I don't think he's done just yet. I know he's 48. I know he's getting up there, but there is so much tread left on that tire and still some money to be made. And I think he has there's a couple, if he's that much of a completist from, doing the Royal Rumbles, I think there's a couple people he still has to go out with one more time. Like I said, Frankie Kazarian, Samoa Joe, Kenny Omega. There are people out there that I think he could have one last run with. And I think AJ Styles, maybe he books his own show as the way he goes out. Like maybe like a Ric Flair or something like that. I mean, it's kind of silly, but you could, no, he's not going to go out like that. But I mean, it's just like, hey, it's like the greatest.
Not going to die twice in the ring.
No, right. Hey, Uncle Alan's in way better shape. But he books, like there's a joint show where his people that he's wrestled throughout the years put some people on shows and they come together. Or maybe he just does that with TNA. Who knows? But I don't think AJ Styles is done wrestling just yet. I think TNA and potentially AEW are still in the cards for him. TNA more than AEW, honestly, and maybe even one more show with New Japan. Remember, he had a really nice run there, so he could go back.
Great stuff, Bill. Emil in the chat saying, "Good evening, BCP. Awesome show as always."
Hey,
Emil,
Matt Menard's brother.
Emil EM Collectibles, one of our sponsors, and for a long time. And thank you, Emil, for sponsoring the show. We really appreciate all the support, guys. Follow EM Collectibles on Facebook. A lot of good signings, and he's got some events coming up. I'm very excited to share some stuff in the near future with you guys.
Himself with a K.
Let's keep it going, guys. Let's go. We'll save the men's Rumble for last. This one, so this was my Rumble winner. I had Sami Zayn to win the Rumble, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be in the Rumble. Could still happen. Sami Zayn in Riyadh v. Drew McIntyre for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Send it to Mr. Wittes. Does Sami walk out here finally a world champion?
No.
Great
so
analytics.
Offended by that.
Not the best color guy in the league for nothing, folks.
Look,
ladies and gentlemen. You know what?
He's just like this. He's just like.
No yeet. He will not be feeling oozy when he walks out of there.
Nice.
No, I tell you, I am a huge fan of Sami Zayn. In fact, man, he is my favorite person to have interactions with Kevin Steen since El Generico died, saving those children from the orphanage fire.
Yeah.
So
it's so hard.
But the thing is, I always say that it's nice, but not everybody has to be a world champion. Not everybody gets their 4-month participation trophy.
I wish someone told Triple H that. Oh, sorry. He had 17 of those. I apologize.
Yeah, there you go. But my list of hey, I understand they got 2 belts to put on people, but I mean, no, this isn't the one. And Drew, how long has Drew had this belt? Not that long.
No.
Are you going to put it on a Drew McIntyre, just a hot potato it to Sammy, just so that, hey, he can get a world championship? No. If you know what you're doing. So it's about 50-50 shot with the way things are going lately. But I say no. This is a chance for, Bill brought up Triple H, it's a chance for Drew to have a reign of terror. This is for him to just start slaughtering, our sacred cows, the people that we really, really like. He's going to just schoolyard bully the hell out of some people. And it starts with Sami Zayn.
Wow. See,
yeah,
and that's great analysis. People in the chat saying, hey, Matt, you know what? Bubba saying, hey, no, that's a good enough answer real quick. Tyler in the chat, and I hope this isn't stealing anyone's thunder. I do apologize, saying Sammy loses, gets beaten down, comes in bandaged at number 30. Real quick, Shadow Fox 501, 501st, maybe. Shout out 501st if you're part of the charity there. Drew should retain the title, set up a storyline between Orton up till 42. Okay, interesting. Hit that sub button if you're over on YouTube.
Gag reflex.
I'm of the thought, and I've been saying this for years here on the show, I think Sammy should be, respectfully, Matt, and I get what you're saying, man. Like, not everyone can be the top guy. I think Sammy should be. I think Sammy does deserve it. Is it going to happen here? I don't know, but he was the MVP of that bloodline thing. I'm sorry, the long-term storytelling, it happened with him, and he was the low-key MVP. He's never going to get his flowers for that. I want him to get this moment. I want it to happen now, but he hasn't really been doing too much. He kind of had that U.S. title run. He had the fan support in Montreal, so that's kind of like new and recent momentum. I want him to win here, and I want to pick it here and say now's the time. But I, like you, Matt, I got to be real about this. I don't think it's happening here, but I think this garners a heck of a lot of sympathy for him. And what is it? The money's in the chase, man. And I think this is the sympathy. This is the Kofi thing happening. And I think that's what's happening with Sammy here. For those reasons, I go Drew McIntyre to win. Amanda, what do you got on this?
This is probably my easiest to think about because it's Drew. It's true. I mean, again, you don't play hot potato with the undisputed WWE championship. I mean, to everyone else's point, it's 50-50 chance, but you really don't want to, though. I mean, this is one of your most prestigious title. You can't hot potato this one. Drew has put in the work. I mean, he looks better than ever. Best shape of his life. He is in full-blown heel mode, and I'm here for it. We've had the belt on the babyface for a very long time in Cody Rhodes, and so let's have fun with it as a heel. There's so much meat on where Drew can go, and so many storylines and so many things. Yes, Sammy will come out looking, worse for the wear. People are going to be very, very sympathetic towards him, and maybe that'll lead to more support for him getting maybe more momentum, another title shot, who knows? But this is Drew's moment, and I'm ready for a good heel to take this and just run with it. And Drew has been killing it in this capacity. So, and he's going to embarrass Sammy. He's going to be living his best heel life. So it's got to be Drew at this point. And I'm ready to see where he goes with it.
It's got to be Drew. Bill, what do you got?
The time, I guess a hot take, or maybe not. That's a few years too late. It's shocking that I'm a few years too late on something. Is Sammy, the time to put Sammy, the belt on Sammy was during the bloodline. When he cracked Roman with the belt. I can hear myself, sorry.
That might be me, sorry.
When he cracked Roman with the belt, everyone lost their minds. And I can tell you, I was someone who has, he reminds me so much of Generico. It makes me sad. It's just, and I'm just like, this guy, he's so great. Listen, Ethan Page, you just relax. But it's just, that was the time. And I think that time has passed. And I think the time that Sammy was the hottest babyface in pro wrestling, sadly is gone. He's like kind of in that like immortalized, like Tito Santana type level where it's just like, he's the girl, everyone, no, but hear me out. Before, he just has become that guy who's like, he's Intercontinental title. They're really not going to get him past that. And I think after Kofi Kingston with Kofi Mania, they're like, okay, because what happened after Kofi Mania? It was
Nah.
Kofi Lamia. Yeah, it's a long week, guys. I'm really sorry about that one. Yeah, and then they have Brock Lesnar beat him in 10 seconds. I mean, that's what they thought of him. You know what I mean? So I don't think they're going to try and do that again. And I think Sammy will always be like that guy you could go to, a Tommy Dreamer, Tito Santana, like tried and true babyface that you love. But they're never going to put the belt on him because that time passed. Like they had their hearts set on Cody. That story, that was the year Cody won, right? Sorry, again, because then there was like COVID and all this other stuff. The year with Sammy and that was the 40. So I still think they should have done a brief run with Sammy. That would have been great, but it never is going to happen. And I don't think it's going to happen. Matt's point is great. You want Drew McIntyre, you got to build him up for whomever. And we got to remind people how much of a badass Drew McIntyre is.
Yeah.
I think people may have forgotten to put a little bit of respect on his name because he carried that whole CM Punk feud for sure. I mean, like he made the most chicken salad I've seen out of anybody. And like it was almost too much chicken salad. You're like, Jesus Christ, who can eat all this? But I disagree. It's like, come on. You know, too much mayonnaise, not enough chicken. But anyway, not the point. It's you know, we got to remind people, and we have to make him credible for whoever you want to elevate to have him lose ultimately at WrestleMania, which is something Drew McIntyre does a lot of.
Well, and Bill, to your point about elevating, like Sami Zayn's not a spring chicken either. And at this point, like looking at who's left on your rosters, you need to, like, you have pretty much most everybody that we're talking about here, upper 30s, 40s, now late 40s. You need to start developing your younger. And Sami Zayn, unfortunately, we know how the business is. Like at a certain point, age starts to factor in, except if you're Randy Orton or AJ Styles or John Cena, because that's a whole different conversation. But
that good chicken and broccoli does wonders.
There you go, right? A little milk.
The pride vitamins.
There you go. But you know, age is the thing in the business, right? And so, but at this point, you have to start developing new talent. You have to start pushing because I mean, everybody's going to retire at a certain point. They're all about the same age bracket. And so if you're not building the pipeline, you know, I mean, so Sami Zayn's, I have to agree with you on that, Bill, because as much as I love Sami, I you know, he's done everything he could. I mean, you know, if you're focusing on building new people, that's thanks, Bubba. And you know, that's kind of the reality of it. Sami Zayn's not in that. If he were younger, I would say, okay, he still has time, but he doesn't. Time's his enemy at this point.
He's dead, Jeff. He died. He was beheaded. Literally by the cartels.
Oh boy.
Kevin Steen found his head.
Gina's saying, Bill, I think that was pretty cool to see Damian Priest as Spider-Man. I did not know that was Damian Priest.
See, I just want to know how many Comic Cons has he been to as Spider-Man? We never knew it.
He'd be the tallest
right. That's great.
How many Spider-Mans we got going around?
Kelvin saying, the wise man of BCP saying, Drew now, Sammy at Mania 43. I'm here for that. Now, Mike, we all doubled down on Drew McIntyre, man. Are you going the other way, Mike? Mr. Perfect, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm going the other way, not as far as predicting who wins this match, because Drew's going to win this match for all the reasons that everyone just said, and there's no reason to say it because I can't say it as eloquently. But the one thing that nobody's talking about is I feel like a Sammy heel turn is on the horizon. And I feel like he's been doing this. I mean, I feel like they were kind of starting to do that back when Karrion Kross was still in, because he was the devil on the shoulder for a while, and they're doing that. And Sami Zayn's been doing this. Build up momentum, get back, knock back down. Build up momentum, get knocked back down. And it's. I feel like we're in a very repetitive pattern with Sami Zayn storylines, and it's like, do we forget how fun Conspiracy Theory Sami Zayn was? Like, that was amazing. That was so good. Sami Zayn is a very fun heel. He's not really doing much else as a babyface. I'm with you. I don't think he's ever going to be a world champion. I think that just that window has passed. I think that was the right time to do it during the Bloodline, if they were going to do it. And it's okay that he's never going to be a world champion. I think he can be a very fun heel. I think there's a lot more to go in that direction now. And it's this desperate Sammy babyface. Like, I'm over it. Like, desperation is a stinky cologne, and I can smell Sami Zayn in Riyadh. Like, I'm done with it.
It's Drakkar Noir. course.
It's what?
Drakkar
Noir.
Yeah, come on.
I think it's
I was more of a Joe Van Musk kind of guy.
He's more of a WCW Nitro cologne, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like this is he's gonna lose another one. It's gonna weigh on him, and eventually we're gonna get a Sami Zayn snap. Not like that night, but soon enough. Maybe at the end of the Rumble when he comes back and tries to pull the Bret Hart thing, but he falls short there too. Like yeah.
Who would you have him go against? Because that's who I'm trying to like now. Because he's going to be a Mania, right? Well, at least I hope. But would you put him with someone like an Obafemi, a Javon Evans, like work with a younger guy, or somebody
I would
else?
put him with an up and comer because again, I feel like whether he's a babyface or a heel right now, like the Tito Santana kind of thing, he's best served at this point being a very entertaining person that eventually puts over other people that we need to elevate. So yeah, Obafemi, Javon Evans, someone in that sort of fresh face to the scene kind of a thing.
Those would be good matches.
I mean, if you want to just have a fun nostalgia match, you can put him in with Matt Cardona, but I feel like it's going to be
that too.
What?
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, young up and comer like Matt Cardona.
Yeah, young up and comer. Yeah, no, that's like if you just want to do like a fun whatever. But no, I think that's kind of where he's going, and that's
Trick
just where I'm happy with it. So
Trick should not be a babyface though.
Tyler said Sammy wins the title at Mania when it's going to be over there in Saudi. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, we'll see what happens. Good comments, guys. Keep it
interesting point there. I think Sammy is one of the people who has refused to go to Saudi Arabia in the past.
Yes. Yeah. He was doing charity stuff.
Maybe there's a reason why he went to this one.
But I mean, he refused to originally, but he's been there before. This will not be his first time in Saudi.
Yeah.
So,
but it's
he got a
interesting,
huge reaction.
He did.
Yes, which leads me to believe perhaps he could win the title on Saturday. I don't think it's happening, but we'll see what happens down the line. So there is no other women's match. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's just the women's Rumble, which is fascinating. I thought for sure maybe Stephanie Raquel was going to be the one, but that'll be.
I think Stephanie. They're just trying not to. They're trying to put her in bubble wrap.
It seems that way.
I was about to say she just got the boot off.
I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous about the injury. I'm very nervous about the start-stop with her.
I'm sure you're really concerned about she's on your mind a lot.
Sleeping on the couch.
Spicy ladies.
Let's go. Men's Royal Rumble. A lot of participants here. I'll get them in just a minute.
Austin Theory's face is right there. It's like he's not going to win.
It's a cool poster. I love this. But look at Ray.
I'm here staring at one face and one face only.
Oh,
there we go.
Penta.
Penta. Absolutely.
He looks like he smells something not nice.
Oh, by the way, whoever made the Brute comment, my dad used to wear Brute. You son of a bitch.
That was Kelvin. And I read that comment in Kelly LeBrock's voice. That was.
Bubba, Bubba, we'll start out with yours. Yeet or no yeet before we get to our winner. He's throwing in Bill. What do we think about KO coming back? Yeah, you think I'm going to say yes, boy?
Yeah, I think so.
No yeet.
I love the idea.
Narp.
Yeah.
He's lost a lot of weight.
He's lost. I was about to say he doesn't look.
He's a skinny boy.
He doesn't look like he's been training.
No, he apparently intentionally lost weight just so he can help his knees and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is smart.
That's good for your knees.
How do you not know?
We will find out. I will check that for you. Is Damian Priest in? We'll get to that after this segment.
I don't think he's confirmed.
Not confirmed yet.
I don't have him on my list.
He'll be in there.
I have the list. So KO, we said yes. How about and Bill, you were on top of this. I mean, gosh, over 6 months ago.
We didn't say yes. You said yes. I didn't.
Yes. We didn't say. I said
you don't speak for me and Amanda.
Exactly.
Or Matt. I think Wittes said no too.
No, I guess he meant we as in me.
He said NARP.
I guess he meant
NARP.
Beard, gray beers and pork.
Apparently 40% is the majority here.
KO still recovering.
It's mostly just
I mean, it's a severe injury is the other. And plus with a KO return, I feel like that would be great for like a Monday night, like the Monday after, or
I just feel like
to interact with Sammy.
I was about to say that too. If he
only has so many rounds left in the magazine, then
I mean,
Save
someone should go to AEW with Kevin Owens, but that's just me.
Some new viewers on YouTube checking in. Kingsville, hi, how are you? Hit that subscribe button. Let us know who you got in the Rumble. But Bill, you were ahead of the curve on this one, months and months and months out. And we talked about the entrance on this. Bill, I know you're alone there, so hopefully no one's coming in, man.
Just like, what are you talking about?
Okay. You look behind you. I was like, what's going on?
I got like 6 ghosts behind me. It's fine.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, I just want to make sure you're good, bro.
My ghost of my dad is really pissed. Someone made fun of his cologne. It's
nice.
Nice.
I love it.
He's like, that motherfucker. Whatever.
Chris Jericho. Is it
man?
Yes, boy. Is it unanimous? For show.
Nice.
That's right.
Middle finger.
Rob,
down
according to
Number
you,
29 and 30.
I've actually I've actually done really well on that, which is pure fucking luck. But it just, if he doesn't show up at the Rumble, he's not going to WWE. That's my thought, because
I think that's fair.
He's still on the AEW roster page. I am making all this up, so just take this. He founding guy of AEW. He's like as important as the Bucks and Kenny and Cody. If he apparently still good with AEW, he can be like, hey, leave me on the roster page until I make my debut. And I could see Tony Khan being like, you know what? We've been good friends. Not a problem. I know Mike, but I mean, again, this is all in my mind. None of this is for real. But if he doesn't go, I don't think he goes to. He's not going to WWE. But I mean, he is the perfect signing for right now. Especially you're going to lose. You lost John Cena. You lost Uncle. You're going to lose Uncle Allen. I think you need that guy who's going to come in. He's going to make a ton of money for merchandise. He has fresh matches he can get. His podcast will go with, especially with the Netflix, with their doing video podcasts. I'm sure they'll want to get with that, with the Fanatics. He's just print money for them. He did everything he needs to do in AEW, whether you liked it or not. Super important to that company. He did everything he needs to do there. Right off into the sunset in WWE. And he's going to make a shitload of money. And you know what? What they'll do is they'll do the Y2J countdown, and maybe they'll throw in a new Fozzy. They'll play Judas, and then
that was the next question. So, because we talked about being cute with the countdown, Rumble countdown into the Y2J countdown, that pre-pop like we saw with Ciampa, which was really well done with the Psycho, very very well done, great execution on that. But do we get Judas? We get Judas? Yes,
I think he will. Yeah, because it's his song, so it's not like
I would negotiate that into his contract.
Yeah, he's not dumb. But so I really do think Jericho does show up.
Double down and yes, boy. And I think for the podcast as well, he hasn't had WWE people on his podcast for obvious reasons for a long time now. Now he can go through the whole roster.
Yeah, he can't keep having UFO conspiracy theorists on there. He needs some of
the true crime ones are interesting.
Hannibal does it.
Yeah. But yeah, he needs to get some new people on there.
All right,
this is cruise.
Well, yeah, there is his cruise that he still has booked, and it was very scant on wrestlers who were being announced.
It was scant.
Yeah, which people told me that, like, oh, that doesn't mean anything. No, AEW was always announced as the wrestling team. I think you're going to see people from TNA. I think you'll see AAA. I think you'll see some
the lineup
WWE
change
and NXT people. I think you will for sure. And I really think I want to get Mike's opinion. Because I've never heard, we've all talked about Jericho, right? But I've never heard Mike and what his thought about him coming back to WWE is. Sorry
I mean, it makes sense, and I'm here for it. It's, he's a great entertainer, and he's if we're gonna do a retirement tour kind of thing, like, sure, bring him on in. Another great person for Gunther to retire. Sorry, Amanda, I'm stealing your thunder on that, I think. But yes. I'm cool with it. It's, I haven't cared about Jericho in a long time.
I mean, I agree.
But it's, I'm all about giving people a victory lap. Like, I really am for that. He doesn't have to win a title. He doesn't even have to fight for a title. Like, just let him have a couple feuds, let him do his thing, and then let him ride off into the sunset, sell some merch, everything that you said. I'm cool with it. Like, and I think the more, honestly, there's been enough of it at this point, but I think the more going back and forth between WWE and AEW, which I know Jericho didn't really do that, but you know what I'm saying. Here and back and here again, I think is good. Like there's nothing like I'm all about blurring those lines as much as we can, keeping it an open door. Just you can leave, you can come back. It's fine. Like this tribalism of, oh, he's a AEW guy now and he was a builder of that, so like it's betraying. No, it's not. It's not. Get over it. Like there's enough. There's 10 million channels. We're in the age of the internet. Like there's no shortage. If people want to watch something, they can watch it. Elevating one doesn't diminish the other, and vice versa. So like, I just let him come back. Let him just, if he wants to, and if he doesn't want to, he doesnn't have to, and he shouldn't do anything he doesn't want to. But come back, have some fun, sell some T-shirts, tap out to Gunther, and
you didn't totally sell my thunder. You didn't totally sell my thunder. It's going to happen later.
I wasn't expecting a Robin Thicke reference either, so that's crazy.
Robin Thicke does not own blurred lines.
Yeah.
Like
I know, but it's so funny.
I don't think he's even claiming it these days. The courts decided he didn't own it. Anyways,
oh boy, we're off the rails.
The Christmas card.
I wouldn't expect anything
else. This is this will be a nice little, like a victory lap. It's going to be that farewell tour. I think it's going to be a short one too for Chris Jericho, because as Bill has mentioned a couple times in the past year or two, Chris Jericho, the wrestler, could have been gone a while ago. Chris Jericho, the personality, the entertainer, the guy who is going to host your retrospectives, the voice of Dark Side of the Ring, that guy, you can get another 10, 15, 20 plus years out of.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. I want to move on and
under contract.
Real quick, a lot of people are saying Jericho at 30, and a lot of Jericho v LA Knight and Dom in the chat. I saw a couple of those.
I don't know. I didn't catch who it was, but I loved someone saying Dom coming in at 29 with
that was
Jericho
good.
Countdown. And it's Dom, but then Jericho actually comes in at 30, and Dom gets the holy crap face. That would be great.
Yeah.
Shadow Facts.
Shadow Facts. Well, first
Shadow
off,
Facts.
Shadow Facts.
Another Lord of the Rings reference.
Yes.
Dirty Dom, does he return with the IC title too? He's got 2 belts, right? Yes, boy.
Mega Championship.
Mike, where are we going? Going to
I'm
no
gonna say
yeet.
no, actually. I'm gonna say
no yeet on Dom, maybe the injury.
No yeet on Dom.
All right, speaking of injuries, how about a guy like Seth Rollins?
Oh, if he did, I would just throw something.
I know, right? I feel like you shouldn't mess with that, like injuries, like stuff like that. I'm gonna say.
By the way, did anyone watch that Skyscraper live? That he was trying so hard to carry that announce desk.
I did not see that. I'll say this: you could see the construct for the Vision was kind of like based on the Evolution thing. Heyman, Seth,
that was not
Bronson. But now it's like they got 4 Ortons to me. Like, Heyman with the Flair, Seth essentially the Triple H role, Bronson I'll give the Batista role to, Braun I'd say the Orton. Just comparatively, I think that this is a group with 4 Ortons. I think they need individually they're set, but I think as that group it just still needs to be established.
4 Ortons sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Sorry, that was not on purpose.
Yeah.
No,
those are the ghosts
room
right now.
No, it's still my dad.
Say his name. Does he appear?
Oh, this is Daniel Bryan.
He was on NXT this week. Did he hop a flight?
He could.
Yeah.
Going to eat there, Mike? Yeah, he's going to eat.
Yeah.
Matt, what do you got?
I'll cover up the one I'm not.
Who are we talking about?
You know.
Joe Henry. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Now I have said his name.
I feel like it's the obligatory do the Joe Henry spot.
I would expect more enthusiasm from you, Matt, because he loves you.
I like Joe Henry, but you can't. You can't get overdone.
See, Joe's a fan of Matt. Matt's like on Joe Henry.
Oh, I am a very big fan of Joe. I just, if you have the same thing for dinner every night, you're gonna get sick of it. They got to space this out.
Fair enough.
Because they're not going to feature Joe Hendry, the professional wrestler. They're featuring Joe Hendry, the guy who the music cues. And he pops up and he turns around and does the smile for the camera, and then Obafemi goes into the second row.
Yeah,
Ton of ESPN stuff for Seth. The one guy said he was returning, and he was like, no. Rotator cuff surgery was in October, so we got October, November, December, January, so that's 4 months. Possible. It's possible. We can see what happens. Let's keep going down the list here. Dirty Dumb. How about the TNA World Champion, friend of the show? Great interview with Kelvin Santana, Mike Santana. The champ come. He's been no. I'm gonna say yes. Oh, no,
where's my?
You got no, Matt. What do you got?
Couldn't find him.
I'm gonna go yes. You know why? I feel like his
like
social
him,
media has been a little like not clear. I feel like a little ominous. That's the word.
Cryptic.
Cryptic. That's the one.
So I could see it, but getting zero reaction.
I was about to say,
and I like him a lot.
I think you're going to want to highlight. There are other bigger names, at least in the moment, to highlight versus. Not that, no disrespect to Mike Santana, but if it were in the U.S., I would say yeet.
Definitely.
It's the Soraya thing to me. It's the same comparison. It's not saying they're not great. It's not saying.
A little bit of that.
I mean, I'm just saying as far as what the reaction would be there versus somewhere else.
Mr. Iguana.
Oh, I kind of heard about this.
Yes, boy. All the way around. No yeet for
no. I'm the only cynic, I guess.
No.
Oh no.
That's not true.
I am too. I am too.
Going to be the only one, I think, from AAA.
We said Santana. How about Santino?
I said yes, cynically.
Oh, I thought about this one too.
I'm gonna go yeah.
Sure.
This is what I did last year. I said yes to everybody. I was so
Rob's got 95 people in this Royal Rumble.
First up, I would freaking love that. But
Iguana.
It would be great. It would be great, but I think Mr. Iguana is gonna.
He's the comedy.
I'm
gonna throw one out there.
Hey, you don't have
Bill. What do you got
for Rob? This is for Rob only.
For me.
No. This is for everyone, but to pop Rob. Since it's Saudi, we gotta have stars and we gotta have legends and throwbacks. What about Kane?
I think he's done. Especially after that last match there, bro. That last match.
Listen, I just was like, hey, if you're gonna they always do this. They pulled the goddamn honky tonk man in. They have pulled some old codgers in there.
I'm gonna use Kane to say no to Kane. Heck no.
Another Hacksaw Jim Duggan meeting.
Hey man,
that'd be fun though. I would pop to see. Kane
no kidding.
With the
mask.
No,
there's a cardboard cutout of Pete Rose down to the ring with him.
Yes, here for it. Yes. Can I change my answer? What do we think? We get V1. We get some juke coming down. Saudi. Do you think the Hardys are coming? You think yes? Really?
It's Saudi, man. They're paying for this.
They weren't last year.
Rob, you're right. Last year, right. But again, they want the stars, and you're going to want the Hardys to come out, even though,
I will say yes just to will it into existence. Okay.
Wait,
we are watching at Matt's house. Matt's house has magical powers, so I will say yes.
See, Matt Hardy's going to get beaten down, and Jeff's got to juke all the way down. Because that's the whole thing. They got to play in that gag. They got to do it.
You have to.
They should.
They won't.
They should.
They should.
No Kane says Jumbo.
Do it anyway.
Jumbo ref in the chat. Shout out Jumbo, keeping everyone safe on the independents. Calvin saying, do we hear the glass break? Stone Cold. Do they do that a la carte thing?
I'll be so sad if
I'll say no. I'll say no. I could see it happening because of the.
No, I don't know. Okay,
they built an arena.
Well, let's not get into that.
Arena is that's
built.
Pretty loose with the term there. Yes.
Fair enough. Who else we got? I'm taking NXT. They called up. They announced Oba already. They announced Brock already. Any other surprises? You know what? I'm going to say this one.
I got one.
Please.
X-Pac.
No. Oh no.
Dude, he's
getting in shape.
He's been in shape for a while.
He's in shape.
That's
you don't have to get ready if you stay ready. Yeah. And Sean Waltman has stayed ready for a long time.
How about Dwayne Johnson?
Oh gosh.
I'm joking.
I think that's more likely than X-Pac.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
man.
I agree with that, Mike.
So someone said in the comments.
It's on short notice. Only 60% of Dwayne Johnson is going to show up from the looks of things lately.
No to X Pac in the chat. Manu on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in. We will hear if you smell. I don't know. You think they pay for the Rock? I don't
Not in the
Rock.
Rumble. Could they pay for him to show up and talk? Sure. They could probably pay for the Rumble.
He's the chairman of the board.
I know, but he's got to make more money somehow.
I don't think it'll be a surprise, unfortunately, but cynically, somebody who we have not heard. iShow Speed shows up again.
I could see.
Yeah, there was
that.
some celebrity will show up.
Yeah,
I would only want iShow Speed to be there if like we do he comes in while Logan Paul's in there and he's like, yeah, we're gonna run this together, and Logan Paul's like, yeah, and then immediately throws him out because he's now with the Division.
Or he
like
just
that
gets
could be
speared.
fun.
And
Or
on to the next one coming down, spears the hell out of him going to the ring.
Yes.
Or you have him as the entrant, the classic, the entrant gets jumped on his way out for someone like a Sami Zayn, for example.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He does that, and
because that's how he got in the first place, right? Tozawa got beat to crap.
Tozawa got beat up. Yeah,
it's always
it's always Tozawa. But I mean, think about that. That's your WrestleMania match. That Sammy and iShow Speed with Sammy as a heel.
Oh boy. Shadow Facts, great comments tonight, Shadow. Thanks for joining. WrestleMania 43, Rock versus Roman. I feel like it's passed us by. I wish it happened. Must happen, as Roman Reigns could be the one to surpass The Rock in the bloodline. You did have that moment though where The Rock gave the Ulafala to Roman, so I think that might have been the closest thing.
A lot of things. Remember when he handed
what
Cody
they must
something?
What they must do for Roman Reigns is when he comes out, as soon as he hits the ring, he immediately goes after Bronson Reed wherever he is, because they got some unfinished business there, and pick it back up.
Yeah. Interesting.
Trying to think of anyone else that like could potentially show up. There's no one.
Ludwig Kaiser, we haven't seen him in a while.
True.
And he might be ready to return to the ring.
Where has he
could
been?
be ready. Yeah, where has he been?
And Chad Gable looks amazing.
He's
right now.
Oh my God.
That would be.
If he is not coming out, and
I saw him at the house show in Detroit. He looked incredible, dude.
You wrestled on the house show. I didn't read the results. I wasn't being sarcastic, but is he back for the ring? Is he ready to go?
No, I was playing along with the El Grande thing. I'm
sorry. I thought you meent Chad Gable.
We're gonna get the Spider-Man. We're totally getting the Spider-Man. This is where it's happening. Is where we're getting the Spider-Man.
Yes.
They have a chance to
El Grande Americano, I think, is a lock.
Yes.
At
least one. At least
have
one.
To be. Do we see Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth?
I'll say no on that one. I think he got his
maybe not
the tournament, which was awesome.
If Rob's saying no, I'm saying
wow.
The other
compliment.
The other name that's come up too is Powerhouse Hobbs.
I think NXT. I just have
I don't think they're going to
put him in NXT.
debut him there,
unless he comes out
with a terrible fake name.
Unless he comes out as somebody's heater in the match. That's the only way I think that happens, but I don't think he debuts there.
Gina had something in the guys. The comments are coming fast and furious. I love it. I'm trying to keep up. Gina saying, "What about Braun Strowman, who's done very well with that show? I think it got renewed. I don't see him, although he did win the greatest Royal Rumble.
I don't think you can rule it out, but
I'll say no.
I think it'll be a game time decision depending on how he feels.
I was about to say
he's very day to day. When you have nerve damage, it's.
Good job, guys. Matt saying, Bernie saying, good job. You guys are the best.
Yeah, I was about to say I thought he was not.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the knee thing he's got going on.
Yeah, I just did want to point this out.
He's got staph in his knee.
Akira Tozawa 2 years ago, he said it was his dream to be in the Royal Rumble. He's still never been in. Last year, he was almost in the ring, but he didn't make it down. Can we get Akira Tozawa? And they're getting that tag team momentum right now. Also, what was Lotus wearing the old dozer thing? I'm like, is he retiring too now? Like, what's going on with that? But I would love to see Akira Tozawa in the Rumble. So just putting that out there. Yeah, the Finn Balor thing, I'm glad you brought that up. The Finn Balor thing, sorry, it's full. Yeah, that to me was a little like, we could do better.
He's probably going to take Akira's spot.
Oh, yes. Yes, he is. Yes.
That's what's happened.
going to happen. This is.
Yeah.
Oh man. Any other surprises, guys, before we pick our winner and wrap it up?
Maybe not surprises, but so far some people that haven't been announced that we could probably see in there. Trick Williams I think is a lock to be in there.
Yes,
I think he's a lock to the final 5, final 4. I don't know if he's been announced yet, but and then
he's not announced. Okay,
I think
he's in there. He's in there.
Carmelo Hayes will have a moment.
Yes.
During the Rumble.
I see Carmelo Hayes having a good showing.
Yes.
Dragunov.
And your guy, Matt.
Dragunov,
your guy. LA Knight. Is he coming back?
LA Knight, I think, is almost a lock to return.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if there was one word you could say to affirm that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So here are the competitors that we do have confirmed. Roman Reigns, who confirmed through a graphic. Cody Rhodes, Gunther, Brock Lesnar, who confirmed on Pat McAfee's show.
Yeah.
He's there to get thrown out by Obafemi.
Give me Jey Uso for entrance number 1 or 2. I'll say 1 just because they'll do the long entrance. They'll do the backstage thing, make a big thing out of it. Guys, long entrances or entrances like guys like Elias who have to come play and there's like a musical element. Those are usually 1 or 2, or if there's a car or vehicle of some kind. Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Penta, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, Javon Evans. He's bouncy, and Oba Femi. I could have Oba at 1. I could see Oba at 1 or 2.
Yeah,
just for that entrance.
You know what? I see him being number 2 because entrant number 1 comes out. They're ready to go, and then it hits, and the Juggernaut is going to come kick your ass.
Yes.
While you're out there by yourself. And just watch their face drop. It's going to be somebody like a Kit Wilson or somebody like that is going to be number 1, and then they're all happy, they're ready to go.
I don't know. I think
I got Oba Femi.
I think it's Cody. I think it's Cody at 1 and Oba at 2 because they always do the somebody number 1 usually makes it really far, and it's going to be. Yeah.
So
it's got to be Cody.
Who's the Diesel spot and who's the Bushwhacker Luke
Oba.
spot?
Oba's
100% the Diesel spot.
Oh yeah, Oba is the Diesel spot for sure.
Who gets the 2-second spot?
Oh man,
Santino.
Iguana.
He'll break his own record.
I
don't know. I think Iguana's going to last a little longer.
Iguana's at least got to get his bid in.
It's going to be Akira Tozawa.
Akira's not even going to get in there. I think it's going to be Speed.
I apologize, Gina. We said we talk about this. We kind of skipped over it real quick. She said, what about talking about Damian Priest not winning the number 1 contender? I could have made a case for him winning and facing Drew. They have history going back to WrestleMania. But it looks like is Damian on the list? He is not on the list. I'm going to say Damian will be in the Royal Rumble match, Gina. I would say.
I think everybody that was in that Fatal 4-Way that didn't win will be in the Rumble.
Yeah.
He's been kind of lost in the sauce.
100%. Dom, we talked about. Kit gets the 2 spot. Good job, stuff. Good job,
Brandon
guys.
Sorry,
so
thing.
Much stuff happening.
He thinks it's Kit also.
Kit also. Sorry. Would Edge be in it? I don't think Edge is. Could that be great?
We've done it.
That would be.
We've done it.
But with Jericho coming back, yeah. Pat McAfee.
There's a contract.
Please no Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee's
in ring. In terms of
Pat McAfee's coming back for sure. They confirmed that today, but I don't think he comes back. He could. I still think that's one of the worst Rumble spots.
Jeffrey saying no to the celebrities. I'm going to agree. I like one every once in a while. Like the Drew Carey thing was fun back in the day, but I'm kind of on that same page. I'm kind of over the celebrities. The Speed thing was great. Don't get me wrong. Like I thought he was an indie wrestler, and I'm like, this is the best way to like introduce someone the way they did it. He's like, what you mean? What you mean? And he's like, no, you got to go Speed. I'm like, who is this kid? And I thought he was an indie wrestler. I'm like, this is the best introduction ever. But he did a great job. But I think it's time to pick our winner, guys. Did we get all our possible surprises?
Yeah.
I have no idea. My pick was Sami Zayn for months. So I am so lost. I don't think any of us got Jey Uso last year. I can make a strong case for Roman. I can make a strong case for Cody. I can make a strong case for Braun Breaker. I can make a case for Oba. There's so many things. I like it when it's kind of up in the air like this. When in doubt, go to Mr. Perfect. Mike, who is winning the Men's Royal Rumble 2026?
So, until a couple days ago, I had this booked to a T, but I think they tipped their hand a little bit. I wanted. I'm gonna take you all back. Let's go into the Wayback Machine. Let's go to 2009. A little place called Joe Louis Arena in the sweetheart of a town that is Detroit, Michigan. Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. act as the perfect henchmen to get Randy Orton, Bill's crush, an amazing Royal Rumble victory. And I was like, this has all the makings of that sort of thing where Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, and who am I forgetting? Austin Theory work together and kind of are the sacrificial lambs along the way to Braun Breaker winning. But then they had that segment on Raw where Logan Paul was in the back going, I think we should all sacrifice ourselves so Braun Breaker wins. I'm like, well, now that's gone because you can't say it and then do it like that. So I was going to pick Braun Breaker. But when you put it out in front of my face like that, I can't trust that you're going to actually do it. And for the record, I think that's what they should do. I think Braun Breaker should win this. But I think it's going to be Roman Reigns. And I don't love it because I feel like that then means that we're getting Roman Cody 3 at Mania. I don't think we should do that. Or if we do that, I don't think it should be for the title. But I mean, Roman versus Punk you could, I guess. Roman versus Drew, I don't think Drew is good. I don't think you can build Drew up enough in the next few months to make him a credible threat to Roman at WrestleMania. Like, that just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. But like, I'm looking at this list again. I don't think Gunther should be anywhere near the title picture yet, because once you get him there, he's got to win it. So like, I'm looking at this, and Braun Breaker makes all the sense in the world to me, but I just, I'm going with Roman Reigns, and I don't love it because I don't have a great reason behind it, but I've got that feel, and that's what it feels like. I want it to be Braun Breaker. It should be Braun Breaker. If I was in that spot, that's what I would do. But the fact that they tipped their hand like that, it would be a bummer if they did that and then they just played it out exactly, beat for beat. So let's go with Roman Reigns, and I hope that it's done in a really fun and surprising way that I don't see coming.
Yeah, good assessment, man. Really good. I like. I always like. I said this to Vicky the other day. I love watching the backstage stuff and the segments there. Like, that's the things I love paying attention to, man. And Mike, I could see like you're looking next level into that stuff. So great assessment, Amanda. Who is winning the Royal Rumble? Is it your tribal chief?
Do we have to ask?
Yeah, right. Look at the shirt. Look at the shirt.
I mean, I'm always gonna rep my tribal chief. So, I don't think it's Cody for sure. Cody was just in the title picture. I think they're building this thing up with him and Jacob Fatu. They're going to take each other out, and that's going to be its own thing. They're going to keep Cody away for a bit. I was thinking for a while too it was going to be Braun Breaker, but it would make, to Mike's point, all the sense in the world. But Seth Rollins has been around in the media everywhere all of a sudden. Like, I felt like it's just the closer we're getting to Rumble, it's like Seth is here with Becky doing this interview. Seth was on ESPN. Seth is here. And I mean, again, he faked everybody out with his knee injury. And I mean, obviously he needed the time off to treat something, but whoever wins this is not going to go after Drew McIntyre. They're not. CM Punk is easy picking. CM Punk also needs a break, I think, from just carrying. I mean, he's been carrying the Raw brand, because if you're looking at who needs it more, the Raw brand needs the help there a little bit more, because the pipeline, that's a whole different conversation, but the pipeline is just not as strong as SmackDown's. So I mean, if you're going to have to take the belt off of Punk so Punk can rest and recover and kind of, or at least scale back his appearances, Seth Rollins is right there. And I think that Seth Rollins is going to show up and it's going to cost Braun Breaker, because to Mike's point, they tipped their hand. Everybody's going with Braun Breaker. And I'm like, didn't they do a little thing about, beating up Seth Rollins? So I can see them taking out, or I can see Seth costing Braun Breaker the opportunity. Now it's whether they pull the trigger on Seth winning the whole thing. That's a whole different, I'm not sure they're ready to make that move. I feel I'm torn. I'm still torn down this last second, because I feel like if you're gonna take the belt off of Punk and you're gonna have somebody represent the Raw brand and you want somebody with star power, right now it's got to be either Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns. and you have potential in both. I mean, obviously Roman Reigns right now has a bunch of eyes on him with Street Fighter. You know, he draws money wherever he goes. That would be the safest choice. I'm going to go out of the box and I'm going to say Seth Rollins takes this too, and takes it to Mania and takes it to Punk. They both have history with Punk. I don't see them doing another 3-way, but Roman, of course, with his schedule being in and out, is the other thing. If he were here more often, then, you know, if he wasn't so part-time, then I could see him winning it. But I'm going to go out of the box and say that Seth Rollins he magically doesn't get eliminated. Somehow they think he's eliminated. He's going to toss Braun Breaker over. Roman's going to be like, Seth goes, bye, see ya, and wins the whole thing. And
can I change? I want to change my answer.
All right, Mr. Perfect. Are you going to copy and paste?
No. But it's I don't mean that like what a horrible. No, something sparked in me when Amanda was talking. I like the idea of Seth Rollins coming back here. I like the idea of your final four being Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Braun Breaker, and probably Cody Rhodes. And I like the idea of Seth Rollins eliminating final three being Seth, Roman, and Braun Breaker. Seth eliminating Roman because that's the Roman can't beat Seth. That's like the one hurdle that he can't get over. So add one more to it. Seth throws out Roman. Breaker throws out Seth to win the Rumble. At Elimination Chamber, Seth beats CM Punk for the title. Your WrestleMania match is Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker for the title. So I'm switching it. I like that.
That's CM Punk, Seth Rollins match. Oh my god!
Wow, Amanda's threw a wrench and everything. So I was going to, and that's a great assessment. I was going to say if Seth is in it. First of all, has Seth ever won a Royal Rumble? Do we know this?
Yes. 2019.
Was that the one where he was dressed up like in the Chicago Bears gear?
I don't think.
I don't remember.
If Seth was in it, I was.
Well, if he was, he couldn't possibly have won.
But thank you. Good night. Nice. And here come the Broncos in the chat here. I was gonna say if Seth was in it, maybe he would win because just to, like for the reasons Mike said and you said to make that story come together. I feel like the vision is just 4 Ortons with Heyman. Like I need something else. I need more substance. Like it's a lot of the same. I'm going with the safe pick, and I hate it. If Cody wins, will he be the all-time winningest Royal Rumble winner of all time?
He'll be tied with Austin.
Yeah, he
would be tied with Austin.
But Austin didn't win it 3 years in a row.
I'm just gonna go with Cody, and I hate this answer. I don't want it to be Roman. I can't pick Roman. It's a great pick, but like I'm sorry. And first of all, I hope he's healthy and doing well. But the absence is just over the years. The absence has just been too much at this point. The absence just out of sight, out of mind for me personally. I can't have him win here. Love Roman. I think he's great. It's been too long, man. You know, you broke my heart, man. Where you been? But I think it's Cody Rhodes for the marquee, man. I think it's just Cody for the marquee and possibly the stat. So maybe he can become the all-time winningest Royal Rumble winner. It's not exciting. I'm gonna go Cody Rhodes. We'll throw it to Matt, then Bill can take us home. Matt, what do you got?
All right. First off, I hate you all.
We're used to that.
Because I came in here with like this little inkling, this little delusion that possibly Big Pop when he comes back. LA Knight gets the he was my dark horse, and now he doesn't leave the gates because it's a good point. Those who have watched the was it the Unreal, the thing where they kind of went over the last ladder, was it the Money in the Bank. He kind of decided, you know what, I'm calling an audible because it seems to make sense to me right now. And it's like, no, we have producers that only want it this way, and maybe they felt he wasn't all that reliable, and they need a reason to show that he's not reliable, so they're not putting things on him. Totally different thing. But you know who's really reliable? A guy who is willing to get booed at every arena he went to for 5 years because he was doing exactly what they told him to do. And I mean,
Kid Wilson.
If you do, if you do something with the with Braun Breaker, if it's not going to be Braun Breaker, because like Mike said, you tip your hand. Somebody's got to spoil it now. Whether it's Seth Rollins or not the whole concept. I mean, spoil the match, Bill. And you know what? It's gonna, it's really reliable, and you can put him with anybody. And Braun Breaker has to have that match, unless it's a situation like Mike was talking about, where it's him versus Seth Rollins for a title. That's got to be its own thing. Roman equals belt. They're gonna do it.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, he's a good short term. I mean, could he even drop an Elimination Chamber? Who knows? But Roman's a safe person to put the belt on if you're wanting to give CM Punk a break. That still is a draw, even though he's been away for a while. I mean, he's tried and true. That's hard.
If you don't leave, you can't come back.
Yeah, true. Dan in the chat, it is a great point, Dan. One of our favorites. We've been singing his praises. Yeah, I mean, everyone's sleeping on Fatu here. Yeah, it's interesting with what's happening with him and Cody now. Will that play out in the Rumble? And they need each other.
Yes.
But that's the thing. He's that guy that every year we are all like, we've done this for 10 years, where we're just like, for years, it was like Becky Lynch should win, obviously, because everyone loves Becky Lynch or Bryan Danielson. Like, there's that guy. You're like, obviously, this dude should win. They never go with that guy. And Fatu is that guy right now.
Well,
I would love to see it. And
he just got back from injury, or at least medical.
And the general rule of thumb is if you're embedded in a rivalry already, as Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes seem to be, that you're not winning the Rumble. That is, I mean, there are exceptions to the rule, but that's kind of
and
he's not on the road to the title.
Yeah, and they put him with someone they want to now kind of keep away from the title, who just had a title. So I mean, Cody Rhodes, obviously, like Jacob Fatu versus Cody Rhodes, that's a good rivalry. Yeah. But that's a good rivalry for Jacob Fatu to have. I mean, you're going up against just the most recent champion. That's not a bad thing either, coming back from injury.
Shadow Facts again, great comment saying Fatu versus Brock. I don't think. Oh, maybe next year. I see what you're saying. For sure, I think we get that Brock Gunther interaction in this room. We'll go ahead.
I was about to say Gunther and Lesnar was.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Brock Gunther big interaction, but Brock and Jacob interaction that leads to a match between those two at Mania. I'd be down for that too. Like that'd be cool. It's probably gonna be Gunther, but it could be Jacob. That'd be cool.
I mean, if Brock is getting towards the end too, why not let Gunther retire him?
See, I was thinking Gunther does Jericho before he gets to Brock.
It's going to be those two for sure. I just am thinking which order is it going to be, but that's a good point, Matt. Like Jericho,
I think he's going to take on
Jericho. I think Jericho's ready to go.
It's got to be Jericho first.
Yeah.
I don't think Jericho goes right.
Oh, Brock versus Oba. Wow.
Interesting. Oh no, I don't want that.
Bill, take us home, man. Who is winning the 2026 Men's Royal Rumble match, my friend?
I'm just gonna go with my every year I have to have my wacky wild inflatable pick.
Nice.
It's Gunther. And it's just like, why would you have Gunther win? Well, he just retired AJ Styles. He tapped John Cena out, he took out Goldberg, he is on a revenge tour. He wants to get his title back, and he will get it back at WrestleMania from CM Punk. He will get his revenge on him. And then I think the ultimate endgame here is for the ultimate babyface, Cody Rhodes, to beat the Legend Killer. I think that's how you get Cody back, because we're going to have the Cody versus the Unbeatable Beast, and we'll do what we did with Roman. We'll stack them up. We'll have Jericho, we'll have this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy, go after Gunther, put him on a hell of a run, and then for your next big stadium show, whether that's SummerSlam, you want to take it to the end of you want to take it to Survivor Series, wherever you want to take it. I think they have worked well together, and it'll be a hell of a time with those guys being on top. And Gunther's already proven that he's gotten to the final 4, and I think the final 2 one year. And I think it would be great. I think it would really be great to see that run out, because I think Roman Reigns is a safe pick, and I think he's a smart pick. But the problem is, are you gonna have him lose to either, we'll just say, Drew McIntyre or CM Punk? You really gonna have him do that? But if he wins, that means he's got to show up to TV every week. And I don't see that happening. Cody is with Fatu. Braun Breaker is a great choice, but I don't know if it has that same cachet. I don't know if he's already lost to Punk, so I don't know if they have him for, say,
curious decision.
Yeah, I did a decision I didn't agree with, but then again, I don't agree with much decisions they make. I could see him winning at elimination. Maybe he wins somewhere else, and it all changes. But I'm gonna go with Gunther, because you're putting all this gas on him. Why not? And I don't think AJ, if AJ's done, he's not going to come pull him out. And
you're not afraid it's too much Gunther in one night?
I mean, why not? It's something different.
Because it's too much Gunther.
No, listen,
there's too much bacon on a sandwich.
Like, I love me some Gunther, but you can't have beef.
Well, first off,
I don't think there is.
Yeah, that's the thing. No, I agree, Mike. I see where you're coming from, and I think it's a very outside shot this does happen. But if you're ultimately your end game is always getting Cody the belt back, right? What better way to do it? Because I've been thinking about this since the AJ match. It's like, well, what's the end game for Gunther? Who beats him to solidify this ultimate reign? And I'm like, it's not going to be Punk. It's not going to be Roman or this person or that person. It has to be Cody. He's the only guy right now. So that's why I'm going to say, yeah. And I think it is maybe a little too much, and it's going to piss people off, because you retired Uncle Alan and you made John Cena smile, and when he went Betty Buys, and why not make this guy a fucking monster? He's a great heel. Have him kill some people along the way. Have someone try and take it from him. That shot, I wouldn't mind that. Like, we try and do that. It's like, I'll take your spot, and it could be put him up against somebody that we love.
Yeah. If Gunther didn't already have a match on the card, I'd really like that pick. I just it just that's the only thing that's holding me back on it, is because I'm with you, and I think that absolutely where we eventually get to is Cody and Gunther. I just
because I could see him be, like you were saying, Cody and Fatu. Like, if they're in the final, if they're part of that final 4, they're fighting. He pushes them over.
I like that, Bill, but I like it for next year's Mania. Because let him get some more legends under his belt. But let him take out Jericho. Let him take out Lesnar. Heck, Punk. Why not let him take out?
Take out Punk.
Or you know what? I'm gonna let him take out somebody like Roman. Like, let him just work his way through the Infinity Stones.
See, that's my problem.
And then build the Ultimate Aura.
Take up Randy Orton.
Well, I mean, Randy is on the list too. I mean, he's Legend Killer versus Legend Killer, right?
See, that would be the guy I would put him against for. I want that spot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But I mean, it's also like he's going to run out. You're going to run out of guys for him to retire. So
the Hardys.
Yeah, but I mean, some of these guys are not. Some of these guys aren't going to stop.
But you have time to stretch that out.
Yeah,
for a little bit with the legends, to get at least maybe end of the year, or at least have I think it's going to happen. It's just not going to happen right now.
Fortune favors the bold, so I'm going to be bold, and I'm going to fall on my face, and I'm so ready for it, for Roman Reigns to win. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go with old Ring General.
I like that pick. pick.
Do we have 5 different people?
Yeah,
I think so.
Cody,
Seth,
Gunther.
I have Seth.
I went with Roman.
And I switched to Braun, because I like the Braun Rollins.
Wow, Braun's a good pick.
Let's go.
Look at that.
I love it. Good panel, and I like it.
With 5 different picks. That's great,
guys. Great chat. Bubba John, good night. Thank you so much for staying.
Reed
great chat tonight. What? Everyone stayed up.
I wouldn't be mad.
I would. I'd be like, what?
Guys, we love the Rumble. I think we're partying at House Wittes, man. Looking forward to seeing you over there. Guys, Amanda in Texas, have some fun with your crew. Mike over in Detroit, have some fun. Guys, thank you so much for staying up. Make sure you check out our friends over at poprake.com. They got some good stuff over there. Check out the Sweet Chin Musings podcast. Check out Matt and myself on the radio. We got a lot to talk about. Royal Rumble, Beat Down, WMCX 88.9 FM. And guys, like we always say here on BCP Plus, everyone stay safe, stay positive. Take care of each other. We out. Peace. BCP is brought to you by our favorite store, Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore, located in the Englishtown Flea Market in New Jersey from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturdays and Sundays, and online at FunkensteinWrestlingSuperstore.com. Get your favorite wrestling merch, retro video games, Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, G.I. Joe, so much more. It's our favorite store. Thank you, Heather and Dan, for sponsoring the BCP. Also got to welcome back our sponsors, the No Gimmicks Podcast, the podcast that keeps it 100% real 100% of the time. Check out our guy Kelvin, only on the No Gimmicks Podcast. Wrestling All Day, All Night is the best wrestling discussion group on Facebook. We provide more of a community feel here, and have wrestling fans introduce other fans to something they may not have seen before, such as old school wrestling, indie wrestling, Japanese wrestling, and so much more. We also strive to be a source of information regarding upcoming wrestler meet and greets and signings. And remember, we're open 24/7, all day, all night. Be sure to follow on socials and join the group on Facebook at Wrestling All Day, All Night. Welcome back our sponsor, Sweet Chin Musings. Sweet Chin Musings is the creation of the reigning, rarely defending, highly disputed champion of wrestling podcast, Mr. Perfect, Mike Mueller, and his tag team partner in crime, Luke Kudialis. SCM focuses on the in-ring product of WWE and AEW, no dirt sheet rumors here, as well as backstage news, predictions, and analysis of characters, storylines, and major pay-per-views. Old school fans, don't worry, we have you covered as well, with a look back on classic matches, top 10 lists, and interactive tournaments that let the fans decide who is truly the best of all time. You can find them at Facebook at Sweet Chin Musings, and check out the podcast on all major podcast platforms. Please welcome back our sponsors on the BCP Plus and the podcast, GPW Productions. GPW provides your promotion or event with top-tier video, audio production, live streaming, and more. I can personally vouch for them in saying they are hands down the best production company I've ever worked with, as they have and continue to work with the likes of AEW, GCW, StarCast, MLW, not to mention the majority of the local independent promotions here in the tri-state area. They can even help you film a vignette or promo for your persona or gimmick. And guess what? GPW doesn't just work in wrestling. No, they cover MMA, boxing, basketball, or any other sporting event as well. On a personal note, I'd like to thank Mike Sesko, Frank Leone, O'Neil Andros, and the team for giving me multiple opportunities to work with them and some of the best talent in the world. Thank you, GPW, and guys, book GPW for your promotion or event today at contact@gpwproductions.com. Please welcome back one of our favorite sponsors, Mania Club. Established in 2015, Mania Club is a WWE-recognized community for fans with an eclectic love for both the world of professional wrestling and raising money for Connor's Cure. During WrestleMania weekend, we host the official tailgate of WrestleMania while also celebrating the life of Connor McCollum. They are the single largest donor within the V Foundation for Connor's Cure, with over 150,000 raised. Please donate and join the Facebook group over at Mania Club on Facebook. Donate at jimmyv.org/Mania Club. Guys, please welcome in our new pod sponsor for the months of May and June, J. Adam Photography. Jay provides quality, artistic, innovative photography with a quick turnaround time. Be sure to check out his latest ISPW wrestling pics and much more stellar content. Right now, wrestlers can do a special portrait shoot with Jay in Sparta, New Jersey for just $50. Contact Jay at Jay Vogel on Facebook and be sure to follow him across socials. Thank you, Jay, for sponsoring the BCP. Guys, let's welcome in our new pod sponsor, Cooper Groove Grips. When you play Cooper Groove drumsticks, you get increased sensory feedback from your hands, so your grip will naturally loosen, but you have complete control. With that taking place, you don't have fatigue and soreness, which can lead to long-term issues. Guys, as a drummer, Cooper Groove is my drumstick of choice. Sweaty hands aren't a problem. Grip is good. Don't forget to check out their amazing Cooper Groove bats coming out soon. Guys, follow at Cooper Groove Grips on Facebook. Guys, please welcome in our new podcast sponsors, ISPW Weekly, where we dive deep into the world of ISPW, the crossroads of professional wrestling. Join Jumpin' Jay and Total with Tom every week as they interview the stars of the ring, uncover their stories, rivalries, and the electrifying action that defines ISPW. Be sure to check out ISPW Weekly on the ISPW Facebook page every week. Are you looking to press play on feeling good again? Well, Twisted Shamrock Studios and Spa, our premier sponsor here on BCB Plus, Delaware County's Retro Recovery Rebels. They're here to rewind time and reboot the way you heal. From therapeutic massage and assisted stretch therapy to glow-up facials and energy work, this is where function meets feel good. Perfect for athletes, overachievers, and everyday Joes and Janes who need real relief with a vintage twist. Not to mention pro wrestlers. Reboot your body, recharge your soul, rock the retro vibe. Call or text 484-574-8868 or visit twistedshamrockstudiospa.com. Guys, please welcome back our returning podcast sponsor, USDN. USDN Podcast is run by USDN Chairman and the Council of Nerds. We bring you all the latest news and rumors from the world of nerds and consolidate it right here at the U.S. Department of Nerds. USDN is for the people, by the people, and of the people. Follow them at facebook.com/US Department of Nerds. Guys, please welcome in our new pod sponsor for 2025, the Ropes and Riffs Podcast, featuring Maestro John Kiernan speaking with the stars of professional wrestling about their in-ring, tunage, gear, and so much more. Check out John's interviews with the likes of Lince Dorado, Mercedes Martinez, and so much more. Find the Ropes and Riffs Podcast on all major podcast platforms. Guys, please welcome back our returning sponsor from the left side. Get hit from the left side with all the wrestling and sports news you can handle. Thank you from the left side for sponsoring the BCP. Please welcome our newest podcast sponsor. It's the SDN Podcast for in-depth WWE predictions, pay-per-view reviews, and insightful interviews with wrestling personalities. I highly recommend the SDN Podcast. They cover all the big events and give you expert analysis every single week. Be sure to subscribe and stay updated on everything pro wrestling. Thank you, SDN Podcast, for sponsoring the BCP. ISPW Wrestling returns to the Parsippany Pal on December 27th in Parsippany, New Jersey for a steel cage Christmas, featuring the ISPW Heavyweight Championship match in a cage as Justin Carino, the champion, defends against Alex Ryman. Don't forget, the Grinch takes on Santa in a steel cage. Get your tickets now at ispwwrestling.com. Pro Wrestling Magic presents Kingdom Come 10 live at the Meadowlands YMCA in East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's going to be this Saturday, December 20th, as Alex Ryman takes on Darius Carter for the 2025 Keys to the Kingdom, with appearances by Jay Lethal, Brian Cage, and more. Get your tickets now. Warriors of Wrestling returns to Brooklyn, New York at St. Peter Catholic Academy on Saturday, January 10th, as TNA superstars Alicia Edwards and Eddie Edwards are in action. 6 p.m. doors, 7 p.m. bell time, general admission $30 or front row for $35. Get your tickets now at warriorsofwrestling.com. Please welcome back our returning podcast sponsor, EM Collectibles. EM Collectibles features live signings, collectibles, toys, and more. Be sure to follow them on Facebook and stay tuned for more upcoming events. Those events including March 28th and 29th, 2026, the Syracuse Collectors Con with Mr. Anderson, American Gladiators Malibu, Diamond Blaze, and more TVA. May 2nd, 2026, the New England Fan